Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Business Talks with Saakshi. And today we have a special guest on our show. We have Mr. Avi Arya. He has not only been my mentor for the past 2 years, but is a very kind-hearted soul, very good soul to be with and to learn video marketing skills. So this is where I started my journey with him. And to talk about him, he has entered the entrepreneurship world at the age of 20 years. So imagine a young boy entering a family business due to family responsibilities and then moving from a traditional hotel business to an internet business is something that he did in his early 20s, and that made him define himself in the years to come, and that made him what he is today with the Internet Moguls of the World School. So to know more about what we are going to talk, it's the time to enter inside the room. Do not forget to like, comment, and share on the video if you really like the content, and do watch it till the end. See you inside the room. Hi, Avi. Welcome today to the talk show. And it's really honor to host you here on the talk show and gain some insights from the marketing world, the video marketing world. And definitely we would like to know about the great work that you are doing in your area. So we start with what is marketing according to you in today's world?
See, when you have something of value and you want that value to be appreciated by your target customer, not blanket targeting. It is now sniper targeting. So if you have created something valuable for a specific set of customer, you're able to use the right ad targeting to be able to reach out to that very customer and say, hey, I know your pain. I have been researching on your pain, and here is the solution. Now, marketing only exposes a product. अगर वो अच्छा होगा तो और लोगों तक पहुंचेगा, अगर बुरा होगा तो बिल्कुल डूब जाएगा, because marketing से it's only fuel. जब आप कचरे के ऊपर पेट्रोल डालते हो तो एक दुर्गंध आती है, और अगर आप किसी अच्छे फूल, अच्छे किसी खुशबू के ऊपर डालते हो और उसमें आग लगाते हो, सामग्री जैसे होती है हवन में, तो उसमें से अच्छी स्मेल आती है. So depends on where you are putting your marketing. अगर अच्छी चीज के ऊपर डाल रहे हो तो अच्छा होगा, बुरी चीज के ऊपर डाल रहे हो तो बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाएगा. So marketing is exposing the value proposition of a product or a service to the target audience.
Wow. So if we cut it short, we can say marketing is a tool that helps you to increase your brand value, in other words. And you need to keep it right. Definitely, you cannot put everything there. 100%. So coming down to the next question, we have seen the world facing pandemic situations and the effect of technology in the business world. The things paced up fast. They were not predicted so, but we have to pace up with the world with the dynamic changes happening. And we also saw that there was a major influence of technology and social media on the business world. So what's your say on that?
So the thing is, it's very natural. अगर आप किसी, it's like किसी पानी, it's like water, right? वो रास्ता ढूंढ ही लेता है. Now the thing is, you want to be part of the flowing water, or you want to be, no, I am going to be rigid and I cannot change. Now, when people are rigid, they don't even know that they are rigid. यार 6 महीने में मेरी इंडस्ट्री ठीक हो जाएगी, वैसे ही काम कर रहे हैं. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? So they're not being rigid. They are just being naive. They're being foolish. They're being scared. उनको पता नहीं है. और कुछ लोग होते हैं, कहते हैं कि अगर इंडस्ट्री सेम रही तो ठीक है, नहीं रही तब कुछ करके देखते हैं, फिर भी करके देखते हैं, तो वो किसी नई चीज में अपने आप को झोंक देते हैं. और नई चीज में जब भी आप अपने आप को झोंकते हो, when you jump into something new, uncharted territories, untested waters, so many people die, but many people swim and become the next rock stars. So the pandemic showed people that if you have the guts to jump and find something new, you will. If you keep sitting, 3 से 6 महीने के अंदर अच्छे बिजनेस बंद हो गए जो 10-10 साल से चल रहे.
Wow. So that's really great. And to the viewers also, like we've seen in previous episodes, that anyone who's coming up here is talking about the positive sides in the business world, because yes, we have to be dynamic with the changes happening, otherwise we cannot survive. And somewhere, that phrase survival of the fittest is apt for the situation where people who were dynamic were able to fit into the situations, and they created a diverted path for their business and made it successful. So
Yeah.
definitely, like, this calls for another question from my side, where, so much is happening on social media, and now, like, it's become a little bit of crowded space, and I deal with solo entrepreneurs. Most of them are young entrepreneurs who are very much affected by social media, or by the things happening on internet, like whether it be the release of NFTs, whether it be cryptocurrency, whether it be social media influencing. It's like, sometimes it becomes a false element also affects their life, and they don't know how to identify what's right and wrong. So from your expert point of view, I want to know that how can we differentiate what's right and what's wrong in this virtual world of reality?
What's right and wrong is only known by testing everything. You have to kiss a few frogs before you find the prince. You have to have a few meals at the buffet table to realize. अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं आपको भरता पसंद है या चिकन पसंद है, आप बोलोगे चिकन, मैं बोलूंगा क्यों, आप बोलोगे मैंने ट्राई किया था मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा. तो ट्राई करने से पता लगता है what is right and wrong. Yes, there are many people who are predicting ये होगा वो होगा, but I believe try any trend which is moving, crypto is moving, social media is moving, try it and see where you find your own flow. सुनो सबकी, but करो अपनी. You can't copy somebody's model and make it happen. शायद कुछ cases में हो जाता है, but most of the time you have to keep trying and see where it fits into your model. Many people are doing coaching, जैसे आप और मैं coaching कर रहे हैं. Many people are doing much better than us. Many people are doing much worse than us. ऐसा क्यों है? जब सबके मॉडल्स, सबका फेसबुक ऐड आप देख सकते हो फेसबुक ऐड लाइब्रेरी में, सबके वेबिनार में जाके पूरे नोट्स लिख सकते हो, तो कॉपी पेस्ट करके अगर कोई आदमी करोड़ों कमा रहा है तो हम क्यों नहीं कमा सकते? Because it doesn't work like that. सीधा कॉपी पेस्ट करने से नहीं होता. You have to keep trying it and seeing how it fits into your scheme of things. So keep trying. Try करने से बहुत ज्यादा वेबिनार भी मत अटेंड करो. मैं लोगों को कहता हूँ सारी दुनिया के सारे वेबिनार अटेंड करके सर्टिफिकेट इकट्ठे करके एक्शन कुछ भी नहीं लिया. 3-4 कोचेस मेंटर्स को देखो, उनमें से जिनका मैसेज रेजोनेट करता है उनका मैसेज लास्ट तक करो, पूरा काम करो. दैट्स माय मैसेज. अगर काम नहीं करा, हमने नॉलेज इकट्ठी करी. सी what is wisdom? Somebody told me what is wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge applied. When you learn something and you apply it, that's when you become smart. So your question was, how do people know what is right? Try. You'll understand what's right.
Wow. And I guess somewhere, like, along with hard work, smart work, I can right now see a tagline on your hoodie that's very cool, that says hard worker. Yeah. So somewhere you need to put in your heart also into your work, into your business. That talks about like what's the different element, because till the time you don't put your heart in, so that different element won't come out. Yeah, like your uniqueness won't come out. So thanks for reminding us that with your hoodie. It's really very nice message on that. And coming down to the next
Always.
coming down to the next
Yeah.
thing, like, what would be the credible ways of increasing, like, the brand value through marketing? How to increase the credibility there?
I would say if it's a new startup or a new business, find your first 10 clients and completely focus on delighting them. Give them everything that they ever hoped for, asked for. Give them everything that you can. And then ask them for feedback, and then take their feedback, improve your product, और उसके बाद वही improve product उन्हीं 10 client को दो. जब वो बोलेंगे यार इससे better नहीं हो सकता, then ask them to give you video testimonials. Run those video testimonials on Facebook to show other people, to get them into your ecosystem. Because ये fake testimonials नहीं है, ये जान पहचान वाले लोगों के testimonials नहीं है, ये उन लोगों की टेस्टिमोनियल है जिनके लिए आपने बहुत मेहनत करी और अंदर से कुछ दिया उनको.
And we have seen you coming down to talking a lot about video marketing. That's where, like, I started my journey with you as a mentor 2 years back, and that reminds me, like, of video mastery, micro video mastery course that I did first with you. And somewhere, we add videos to our social media. That's one part of doing video marketing. But apart from that, what can be other different ways that we can use videos in, to create a brand value, or maybe to do something extra, like to get in sales, get in leads?
See, the best way is to, like Gary Vee says, document your everyday. People like to see behind the scenes of people's lives. हम बिग बॉस इसलिए देखते हैं क्योंकि हम दूसरे की जिंदगी में झांक के देखना चाहते हैं क्या हुआ. So if you have the guts, if you can be vulnerable to be able to show your life to other people, show your life, what are you doing, where are you traveling, who are you meeting, what are your thoughts, what are your passions, people start connecting with you as a brand, and then they start trusting you. And when they start trusting you, they start listening to you. When they start listening to you, they start buying from you. That is one way of doing it. The other way is to be able to identify the right influencers who are doing what you cannot do. I cannot do videos. I don't want to become an influencer. Sure, hire other influencers who are happily doing all of this. Identify the right people who can sort of work with your brand, and your brand matches their personality. Hire them and let them do the videos for you for their audiences. तो या तो वीडियो आपको बनाने हैं या किसी और को बनाने हैं, बट वीडियोस तो बनाने पड़ेंगे.
So I get viewers get an insight from that either you come out on the camera, or you use some other person's skill who can help you out to create like what you want, or they show their face with your brand value or with your brand requirements. So that's an excellent idea, I think, for those who have little bit of fear of like coming in front of camera. But I guess with time, even this can be overcome. Like, if you try, you can do anything in the world. That's what I believe in. So that's somewhere like now it takes down to like what you have been doing currently in the internet moguls of the world school.
So Saakshi, thank you very much for asking that question. Now, this is a school for entrepreneurs who want an ecosystem of successful entrepreneurs to belong to. See, हमारे पास स्कूल में 3 चीजें होती है: स्ट्रक्चर, डिसिप्लिन एंड कम्युनिटी. हमारे को डिसिप्लिन होता है, हम चाहें या ना चाहें सुबह 7 बजे उठते हैं, बस में जाते हैं, स्कूल पहुंच जाते हैं, 12 साल 15 साल का स्कूल खत्म भी कर देते हैं. दूसरा, हमारे को स्कूल में मिलता है स्ट्रक्चर. आई हैव अ मैथ्स क्लास, आई हैव इकोनॉमिक्स, आई हैव सोशल स्टडीज, आई हैव ज्योग्राफी. सम स्ट्रक्चर इज देयर, सो मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा सब कुछ सीख जाता हूँ. Third is community. I have friends, I have all these people, I have teachers, and that community allows me to learn and grow. So इसीलिए most of the people हमने स्कूल पार कर दिया. फिर आया कॉलेज में थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर, डिसिप्लिन और कम्युनिटी थोड़ा कम होता है. फिर आता है फाइनली आपका एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में कहते हैं कोई स्ट्रक्चर, डिसिप्लिन, कम्युनिटी नहीं मिलेगी. आप अपने आप भगवान भरोसे मंदिर में जाओ, टीका लगाओ, माँ बाप का आशीर्वाद लो और घुस जाओ. ऐसे नहीं होता. इंसान डरा रहता है, इंसान को अकेले छोड़ दिया जाता है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में. दैट इज नॉट फेयर. तो मेरा मानना ये है कि स्ट्रक्चर, डिसिप्लिन और कम्युनिटी जैसे स्कूल में था वैसा ही क्रिएट करना चाहिए. तो इंटरनेट मोगल्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एक ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर है, एक ऐसी कम्युनिटी है, एक ऐसा डिसिप्लिन एनवायरनमेंट है जहां लोग स्कूल के जैसे अपने आप को अकेले नहीं पाते. कोई स्ट्रक्चर मिलता है, डिसिप्लिन मिलता है, सीखने को मिलता है, टीचर्स आते हैं, मेंटर्स आते हैं, दूसरे स्टूडेंट्स, दूसरे एंटरप्रेन्योर से सीखने को मिलता है, और फिर वो अपने बिजनेस को आगे ले जा सकते हैं. बिकॉज मेरा मानना ये है, एवरी सिंगल एंटरप्रेन्योर कैन विन if he has the right school.
Wow. And somewhere I believe like collaboration is the word like for the business entrepreneurs today, because you cannot survive alone. Somewhere you need to collaborate, you need to come together and create a difference in the society that you are living in. So thank you for that thought, Avi. And coming down to like that this is one traditional question that we ask everyone coming down to Business Talks with Saakshi, because this is a very important aspect of like, defining how you want your business to move ahead. So every successful entrepreneur that we have seen and we have talked to, they have a vision towards like what they need to do next coming down the years, because that helps you define like how to grow your business, or like in which direction you want your business to move in, and how you want it to get known in the years to come. So what's your vision for the school that you're opening for entrepreneurs?
See, my mother always says, Avi, your goodness is your strength, it's not your weakness. But the world thinks that being too good is being too weak. My aim is to have a school for entrepreneurs where they realize being good to others is the most profitable thing that they can do.
Coming down to like what can be the different ways in which video marketing will get influence in future, because this is somewhere like Today everyone is making videos. We are
आई
doing a
थिंक
lot of
होलोग्राम्स
stuff.
आ जाएंगे, मैं आपके सामने खड़ा होऊंगा एक इमेज में, लाइट का होलोग्राम आ जाएगा. आई थिंक वर्चुअल रियलिटी आ जाएगा, आई मीट यू इन द मेटावर्स. वो सब
Right.
चीजें बदल जाएंगी. आई थिंक मैं एक टाइम पे 3-4 इंटरव्यूज कर पाऊंगा, क्योंकि एक रोबोट बन जाएगा मेरा, जो मेरे जैसी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस होगा. वो सब चीजें होंगी, इम्पर्सनल बातें होंगी, एफिशिएंसी थोड़ी बढ़ जाएंगी, एक आदमी 3-3 चीजें कर पाएगा. आई डोंट लाइक द वर्ड डिस्ट्रप्शन, कि जो चल रहा है उसको तोड़ो, कुछ नया बनाओ. पता नहीं यंगस्टर्स को अच्छा लगता है, किसको अच्छा लगता है. आई डोंट लाइक द वर्ड डिस्ट्रप्शन. आई थिंक जो चल रहा है उसी को इम्प्रूव करो. बाकी इतनी सारी चीजें करने की क्या जरूरत है. बट मे बी दैट्स द वे ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एंड पीपल हैव टू डू ऑल दिस. बट मेरे हिसाब से जो चल रहा है उसी को अच्छी तरीके से कर दिया जाए. अभी भी लोग वीडियो नहीं बना रहे ठीक तरीके से. फोन पे फ्री बनते हैं वीडियो, फोन रखो, वीडियोस बनाओ और लाइफ को आगे बढ़ाओ.
Okay, that's great. So we would like to know, like, what would be the best advice for the entrepreneurs today on this channel?
I don't think an entrepreneur can thrive on alone. I think an entrepreneur needs a school. It needs an ecosystem which gives you structure, discipline and community. तो मेरा मैसेज है, अकेले बहुत मुश्किल है और साथ में बहुत आसान है. तो आपको कौन सा बहुत चाहिए वो आपने चूज करना है, बहुत आसान या बहुत मुश्किल.
Wow, that's an amazing message, Avi. And thank you for sparing some time to have a talk with us and the audience today in the show. And thank you so much for adding value with your insights, with your knowledge, with your experience. We know there's a lot more to know, but we have a time constraint. So thank you for being here today. And me and my team at Mindynamics wish you really, really success for the years to come. Thank you so much.
आपको भी साक्षी, I wish Business Talks with Sakshi all the best.